Soviet wrestlers and combat sport athletes were using landmine-style barbell work decades before it was called the landmine. In the West, they didn't call it that. It was part of their rotational strength and wrestling talk, system used in Sambo, Greco-Roman wrestling, boxing, and military prep. What you see today in MMA gyms directly inherited from this system, where here are the exact landmine patterns they used and why they were obsessed with them. Exercise number 1, landmine rotational press. Rotate, drive, press. This is your hip to shoulder power generator. Everything in fighting starts here. Punches, throws, shoves, lifts. This builds torque, hip snap, core stiffness. Strike, transfer. Exercise number 2, standing landmine Russian twist bar moves from hip to hip. Your body resists being pulled off center. This creates oblique armor, spine control, anti-rotation strength, throwing power. Soviet wrestlers believed rotation decides who dominates the clinch. Exercise number 3, landmine wrestling squat, bar on one shoulder or chest. Squat while resisting rotation and leaning into the bar. This gives heavy hips, clinch drive, takedown base, pressure strength. This is why Soviet fighters felt impossible to move. Exercise number 4, landmine roll to rotation pull. Pull, rotate, extend. This mimics grabbing an opponent, turning, throwing, or striking. It trains lats, scapular control, core linking, grip to power transfer. This is wrestling, striking, integrated. Exercise number 5, landmine single arm punch. One hand on the bar, staggered stance, explosive punch forward with hip rotation. This builds one side power, shoulder integrity, anti-rotation core, real punching mechanics. This is the closest thing weighted shadow boxing that actually transfers to fighting. Soviet boxers and Sambo fighters loved single arm landmine punches because they transfer force without joint damage. Why this 5 exercises is deadly: you now have bilateral rotation, unilateral punching, anti-rotation, hip drive, pull to strike mechanics. This isn't gym strength, this is combat torque.